Hi everyone, it's CelesteOrchid and thanks for coming to my channel. This is a small mini series that I've created based on one dress and 4 different outfits. In the previous video, you actually saw how to create this dress, so now I will be showing you how to create some of the accessories. In today's video, I'm showing you how to create Fluttershy's accessories. As always, please subscribe to my channel to help support me and let me know that I am doing a good job. So Fluttershy, she is a cute little yellow pony from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic in the main 6. She's very shy and she handles animals. Her cutie mark is butterflies. She has pink hair and is a Pegasus. So for my wig, I actually got this wig online and I got a ponytail wig and it is a cotton candy color. Up next is Fluttershy's little cutie mark, and I decided to put one in my hair and then one on my dress, meaning it's a pin. So it's really quick and easy, so let's get started. The main material that I'm using for the brooch and the hairpin is recycled cardboard. I'm recycling this from a cake box. So I'm going to draw out 3 butterflies. Now once you have 3 butterflies drawn out in the order that you like, following Fluttershy's cutie mark, cut that out. So once you get all of your butterflies cut out and you're happy with the look, I'm going to be using nail polish to color it in. So grab a nice purple nail polish and a teal nail polish, and we're going to be using the teal to paint the body and the purple to paint the wings. Now grab that same piece of cardboard and we're going to make a larger version of the same thing. This one we are going to be making this as the brooch for the dress and not for the hairpiece. You could have easily done this twice at the beginning, but I forgot that you need 2 of them. So let's start this process all over again by drawing 3 butterflies, cutting them out, and then painting them. Once you are satisfied with how all the butterflies look, I'm actually going to add this magical nail polish top coat with a little bit of purple sparkle and glitter in it to the butterflies just to give it a little bit of extra shine. And this part is completely optional, but you know, I'm already painting with nail polishes, I might as well finish them off correctly with a top coat. And with this step, I only painted the butterfly wings. I didn't paint the bodies because the bodies are green and the butterfly wings are purple. Now once everything is dry, make sure you grab a pin backing and a hair clip. I'm using this slider clip, one that does not have grips, because I'm going to be attaching this to a headband, and I'm going to be hot gluing these onto the back of my pieces. So I'm going to be using the pin backing on the large piece, and that way it will become a brooch like I had mentioned earlier. And then the other small one, I'm going to carefully attach it to the clip. And with that being done, our cutie marks are complete. On to the next project to finish this costume. The next part that I am going to show you how to make are the wings. The wings are really easy and they're not difficult to make. Then we'll go on to making the ears. My wings, I first drafted the pattern out on a piece of paper, then I traced it onto cardboard. You will be needing to trace this out on cardboard 2 times, one for the left wing and then one for the right wing. And then you're going to be making a smaller wing that goes inside the shape with only 3 little feather finger pieces, and that needs to go inside the wing shape. So total, you'll be cutting out 4 different pieces. I'm going to be using elastic to attach my wings on me, kind of like a backpack style. So take out the elastic and wrap it around your shoulder blade to the front of your body and make sure you can make it go to the center back. This is going to be the length that you need to cut twice so that it creates a backpack for your wings harness. So then once you get that measurement, fold it in half and then cut out that final piece and then tie it in a knot. This giant loop of elastic is now going to be our straps for our wings. Now we're going to be using our glue gun to put our wings together. So assembling is easy. We are going to glue the back seam together of the 2 large wing pieces to make a giant piece. Now grab out that elastic and place it in the middle. This is so that we have the straps and it won't go anywhere. Now grab the 2 smaller pieces of the wings and cover the straps area so that they won't go anywhere. I'm also going to be using a scrap piece of fabric to make sure that it's hidden and it's nice and covered. Don't be afraid to pull back some of the pieces and add more hot glue just in case so it seals the edges. You can see I used matching yellow fabric to hide the seams, and I just used hot glue to seal it. Now I'm going to cover this in Mod Podge, and I'm doing this because I don't want it to look cardboardy. So give a generous amount of Mod Podge for your few layers, and I did about 3 layers on both sides. So this is going to take a little bit of time, but make sure you have some time in your day and just come back at this project every once in a while, coating it with Mod Podge. So after I Mod Podged, I attempted to paint it yellow just to save some time, and it did not look the way I wanted. It was very streaky, and this is because I did not have a primer. The Mod Podge merely seals the cardboard. It does not get rid of the look of cardboard completely, so I'm going over it correctly with white paint. The reason why we're using white paint is because you want it to be the brightest, and then you can go over with any color that you want. So begin adding white paint next after you Mod Podge. Now for the final step, we will be using yellow acrylic paint to paint our wings. And I'm just using a brush and I'm going to be painting over it. Make sure to take your time with this and make sure that the paint is spread evenly until you are finally finished painting. I did about 4 layers of yellow paint, and these were all very thin layers. So with the wings drying, now we can move on to the ears. And the ears are very simple, but it might take time as well. The ears, I used air dry clay. This will take 24 hours for it to fully cure, so you want to probably do this before you make the wings. But it's very easy to use, and I'm using white clay. I pinched off generally about half a ping pong ball size, and I'm going to be kneading these into a flat pancake shape. Then I'm going to be working them into a curved triangle shape, slowly working them into a shape that a pony ear looks like. Make sure that it can stand up, so slowly bend it into place and make like a little fold. Once you have a desired shape, make sure that it can stand up on its own because we are going to be attaching this to a headband. Make sure to make a second one and make sure that they aren't exactly the same, but they are obvious that it's a left and right ear. Once you're finished molding them, make sure to let them stay and dry overnight. Now take out a headband and the yellow scrap fabric and your hot glue gun. We are going to cover our headband just like we did in the Cleopatra tutorial, so I won't go into too much detail, but obviously glue a piece of the fabric down and begin working your way around the headband with the scrap piece until you're fully finished, and gluing the fabric on the inside so it doesn't create a lumpy mess on the top piece. The top piece is where we're going to be adding the ears, and we want it to look as clean as possible, so make sure you do all the gluing on the inside of the headband. After letting my ears dry and they're fully hardened and definitely cold to the touch, I'm going back with that same yellow acrylic paint and I'm going to be painting the ears yellow. I actually did about 2 coats of yellow paint just to make sure that it was very bright yellow and matched the color of my wings, and this is all up to your discretion. But I did 2 coats of yellow, and if you're following my tutorial, do 2 coats of yellow. Once the ears were dry, I started positioning where I wanted it to be, and once I liked where it was, I hot glued it down. So I put a dollop of hot glue on the headband and then I placed it onto my headband. So the first ear should be down. The pony ears should be kind of close together, closer than cat ears, and make sure that they are on the left and right side respectively. So because the ears didn't stay flush to the headband, I decided to cover the cracks with hot glue. So with the hot glue, I just poured it into the cracks and pushed it down with my hands. And afterwards, I just repainted it yellow. I realized after painting the hot glue it wasn't going to be too noticeable with the wig that I'm wearing, but it's all to each his own. I am kind of happy that I did paint over the hot glue and it only took a little bit of time and it dried very quickly because it is acrylic. So once you're done with your headband, your Fluttershy costume is complete. Fluttershy is such an easy costume to make and wear. Of course, you don't have to pair it with a yellow dress, but you can pair it with anything pink and yellow. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know with a comment down below if you would wear a My Little Pony costume. If you enjoyed these little tidbits of how to make a simple costume and some accessories, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget, if you're Fluttershy, make sure that you're very shy and you talk quietly. Fluttershy doesn't have a loud personality, and so you have to be very dainty and cute. Also, if you want to take it the extra mile, grab a cute little white bunny, and that will act as Angel, Fluttershy's little friend. Again, thank you so much. I hope you have a safe and happy Halloween. I know that this is a very easy tutorial, but it takes a long time because of the painting process. So go out there, have fun, and be creative today.